Well, hello from Jean-Pierre-de-Port. Am I saying that right?
St Jean-Pierre-de-Port, yes.
We've just been practicing our Yorkshire version of French with a lady in the car park who was struggling to get into the air.
Yeah.
We've got ourselves nestled in an air for about 20 vans, €8 a night, just in the middle of the town, and we're going off to explore. This is the gateway to the French Pyrenees and the start of the French Camino.
The Citadel that we're walking around here was built in the 17th century, and it was built after the religious wars and to protect the town after the French-Spanish wars. And you can, with only being 5 kilometres or 5 miles away, should I say, from the Spanish border, you can see why. It's amongst the hills, it's one of the larger ones here.
Yeah, you've seen the apple blossom on the trees.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy.
This is the town centre of St Jean-Pierre-de-Port, and this is somewhere that I've wanted to visit for quite some time. And this is an important town on the Camino de Santiago, or the Way of St James. And that's a pilgrimage that last year, believe it or not, 347,000 people completed. And it sets off just at the other side of this bridge, down the side of the Citadel, that we'll show you in a minute. And it's a long route, and it takes you over the Pyrenees to Pamplona, through the Spanish countryside, and all the way to the Santiago de Compostela, which is the cathedral in the town centre of Santiago, where tradition has it the bones are buried of St James. Now, on my bucket list is to do the Camino. We've actually done really well this morning because we've managed to avoid the rain and get out between the rain showers, because it did look like it was going to dampen things today. If you are interested in the Camino, there's obviously plenty of books out there, lots of different films, but the one that we watched that we particularly enjoyed was one called The Way, that stars Martin Sheen as the main character, and it's his son Emilio Estevez that he's in it, but he's the director of it. The bells. It is 12 o'clock.
So we've managed to find a restaurant that's open. We're sat outside at the side of the river. Helen is trying to translate the French menu, but it looks like we're going to have something with pork. Is that the way it's looking, H? Pork or beef? Yeah, good stuff. Northerners on tour.
Oh, it's sirloin steak.
Oh, sirloin steak. Yeah, we can live with sirloin steak. That's good.
Yeah.
Put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone.
And one year, this is where it'll all start. The Pilgrim's Office.
I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The the other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown.
So there you go in the bottom, you can just see next to the sports arena, Klaus the Naus, with all the other motorhomers that have arrived. Now we got here about 10:30 this morning and the air was relatively full. It says there's room for 40 vans, but seems to be around about half full at the minute, and the people, I don't know if they're queuing to get in or what they're doing, but yeah, just below the walls of the Citadel and literally a 5-minute walk into town and you've got the air. Good morning, we're up bright and early and this morning we're going to walk part of the Camino. We've done the first couple of miles of the Camino, which have predominantly been uphill. It's a beautiful route. It's very quiet. It's Saturday morning. We've had a few locals pass us and say good morning to us or bonjour. They've waved, they've smiled, and all we've heard, other than the odd car, are woodpeckers and the screech of the birds overhead. It's been a really lovely morning so far. That's the first part of the Camino completed. Just over 4 miles, 1,800 feet climb, just above the village of Honto. And we've now gone off-road to the top of the first hill. But the Camino Frances is 780 kilometres long, all in all. And what happens is people do it in bite-sized chunks in about 32 stages that range anywhere from 17 kilometres to 35 plus kilometres, depending on terrain and the location of the refuges that are en route. Now the refuges can be anything from gîtes to the equivalent of B&Bs to dormitories in monasteries, and for a few euros you pay for a bed, which could be in a room of your own or it could be in sort of a dormitory like you'd expect in a hostel. And you get breakfast as well, and then you're up and off the next day. So one day we will do the Camino and go a little bit further, but for today that's as far as we go. We'll turn round and we'll go back to the van. We're going back down the hill now. This should be a bit easier. There's a croissant and a coffee with my name on it in St John.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. I met a young man, searching for glory. I took out an old pen and wrote in my story. Then I kept walking on down the road. When your time is up, it's time to go. I pray he reads what's on the note and takes to heart what I wrote.
So a couple of things people have asked us travelling down. First one about toll roads. Can use toll roads. We have used toll roads occasionally on this trip. On one stage, we used one toll road.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So the weather was bad, and we just decided to chunk the miles off. The truth is, we've generally avoided them, particularly now with the cost of fuel. And it has been around the. In fact, we have seen some €2
€2
per
2
litre
cents,
in the rural areas.
Yeah.
We've been paying at supermarkets about £1.80, £1.90 for diesel. So we tried to keep off the toll roads, just really to balance the travel budget, really. But nevertheless, it saves a lot of money. We've managed quite well without main roads, haven't we?
We have, yeah. I think what surprised me as well, because the sat-nav always puts the toll roads in first, that when I've said avoid toll roads, it's actually on occasion saved us distance or time, believe it or not. So you're not always saving. Sometimes you get a double hit with it, because you're saving money and you're saving distance or time. So that's really been one of the surprising things on this journey.
And we've been through some lovely parts of rural France by avoiding toll roads.
Yeah.
We really have. I mean, the other thing that somebody asked me as well is about the airs. Some people said a couple of the airs you stayed on looked very basic. A couple of them were. We tend to use the basic airs, the free normally, and varying levels of facilities just when we're travelling through. So we don't want anything else really than to stay overnight. This one we're on now, on the face of it, doesn't look very scenic, but actually it's very well equipped, and it's got probably at all times had between 25 and 35 motorhomes on it. I've been here 2 nights and it's been fine. It's been really easy, and that's the thing sometimes with the airs. It means you can walk into where you want to be and access it quite easily. So we like the airs. In terms of apps we've relied this time on Camper Connect, haven't we?
Yes. Yeah.
Camper Contact,
Camper Contact, Camper Connect.
Yep.
It is on the sat-nav, which is the Caravan and Motor Hub, the Avtex one. The app is on there. You can download it from the App Store.
I'll put the details below, but we found this time, it's a Dutch company. We have searched for sites and parked for nights as well, but that one has come up trumps for us this time, hasn't it?
It's done really well,
We've used it before, but probably as a secondary option, but certainly I think it's become our favourite one this time coming down. I think that's about it for this week. Have you got anything else you want to add, H?
No, I don't think so.
We're going to finish this vlog here then. The next vlog will be as we pass over into Spain. So if you enjoyed it, please subscribe and hit the notification button. We really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow.
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.